Ayo, welcome to another video. We got Barely Alive today. Been dropping. Keep dropping music. Don't stop. That's what we got today. We got Don't Stop and Don't Stop B-side. Just recently uploaded a video with If You Wanna, which came out all the way back in freaking November, but I just got to it. That was in the Singles Galore 2 video. Other one, Next to Me, and Next to Me B-side. That's going to be in Singles Galore 3. You can barely see it over there on the side. That's going to be in Singles Galore 3. And because I was so late on If You Wanna, and I still haven't got to... I already forgot the title again. Next to Me. I'm deciding just to do these right now instead of throwing them into like Singles Galore 4 or 5 or something. Just get to them now because I've already been taking forever and everything. And I still haven't done tits. Still haven't done tits. Which, by the way, I am planning on doing tits. However... because of the status and popularity of the tracks that are remixed, going through those would be kind of tough and kind of risky to put on my channel without just completely chomping them up like big time. Because I don't want to get a strike. Claims I don't care about. I've said that before, but strikes will get my channel deleted. Nobody wants that. I hope you don't want that. You wouldn't be here. Do you want that? Yeah, I just don't really feel like risking that. So I am going to do tits, volume 1. But it is going to be up on my Patreon in the free tier. So all you got to do is just have a Patreon account and just go to my page. And hey, this isn't the time with your Mountain Dew Baja Blast. That's all you have to do is just have a Patreon. And if you just go over to my page, become a free member, and then you can get all the free stuff, either like, which is a bunch of uncuts or exclusives. The way tits will be, it'll be an exclusive. That's it. And then the paid tier, you know, you get videos early and even more uncuts and even more exclusives. Something to think about, you know, if you pay $2 or, you know, help me out. I understand we're in pressing times. Money's kind of, so $2. You need that $2 for your groceries. I get it. I feel you. I do too. So that's why I have the Patreons. Or the extra money coming in helps. So you're not obligated. Not obligated. But seriously, it would mean a lot. I don't want to talk too much more than this, except to say that I'm noticing something. If You Wanna came out in November, around the same time that Tits did, I think. No, Tits may have came out in December. God, saying that, it's just so... But If You Wanna kind of led the charge with these recent Barely Alive drops and everything. And it was on Monster Cat. That's a bit further back and on a different label. That might not be related at all. However, I've noticed Next to Me, which released like 2 weeks ago, or like 3 weeks ago, or last month, I don't even know. And now this... have both released on None 100 and have the same similar theme of just the all lowercase title thing. And also AB. There's one, and then there's the B side. And I've been told by somebody, I'm noticing that, and I can't help but think they're pulling an infect. What happened with Veggie Games? Was it Games or Friends? Whether it was AB. No, it was Friends. It was Friends. Where there's like the releasing the 2 songs at once. So if this ends up being part of some extended EP or like Barely Alive album, which we are due for, the very first one was in 2015, and we are reaching that 10-year anniversary now, which is crazy to say, and I don't want to talk about it because I feel old enough. And then we got the second one, Odyssey, like, was it 5 years later? Was it 2020? Or like 2018, 19? I don't know. It's just a few short years later. So we haven't had an album in a while. So an album, especially being 10 years after the first one, it makes sense. It'd be good. Oh, what I was originally saying is I did hear that there is differences between the original and the B-side. So they are kind of like 2 different songs in one. That's what we're doing here today. I don't know if I'm going to put it in the title or on the thumbnail. I'm most likely on the thumbnail, probably not the title. I don't know what's going to happen. I am going to do this as well. You know, this Barely Alive and YDG remix of Bad Boys from Marshmello, TRICKSTAR, and Lil Jon. Already has, oh my god. Wow. Wow. Hey, Barely Alive. They get numbers, huh? That's almost as much as the original. And I'm pretty sure the original came out in like, I don't know. He has 1 million plays. And then here comes Barely Alive, almost getting that same amount. within like 3 weeks or 2 weeks, barely. Yeah, 2 weeks, just barely over 2 weeks. Anyways, I'm yapping too much. I'm just gonna go ahead and do this. Most of this segment of me talking is probably gonna be unedited. Most of it. There is still gonna be cuts because I'm yapping for way too long. Yeah, this next part is also gonna be edited, but a little bit more. You know how I do if you've been on this channel before. If you are the people that originally found me and this channel through the Feel the Panic EP, I don't even remember if that's what it was called. I think so. Then hi, welcome. It's been a while. It's been a long time. A lot of you came here from that video, so I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you for being here. If you are, comment Barely Alive OG. Just do that comment and that will let me know that you are here from that video. You found my channel because of that video. If you subscribed, or if, you know, just years later, type in Barely Alive reactions and found me again, hi, type that. Let me know.
Holy shit, it's zombies!
Don't stop! Yes, sample I've been hearing since 2011. There's so many songs that I used to listen to. They were all called Pump This with this vocal sample. If you know what I'm talking about, comment that. Let me know. Because they were like all called Pump This, I'm pretty sure. I'm getting whiplash right now. This is the craziest blend of here's our new sound, here's our we just started 5 minutes ago sound. We're getting the quick yoid, like, and the growls, which never change those. You know, we don't have to evolve from that. I love Barely Alive growls. I've heard them a lot, but I can keep hearing them. This is just, I don't know what's going on right now, but it's a perfect blend of just like, like really old Barely Alive, but also here's new stuff. I did not expect that at all. I don't really know how to feel about it, but I like the and the growl, of course. I'm not noticing a lot of bass though. Is it kind of quiet? Is it kind of quiet? Wait a minute. I've been made aware. I just had that realization. Is it kind of quiet? The subs, like, there's not a lot of sub. Takes me right back to my childhood every time I hear that. This does too, but that sub feels like it's quiet. It's being suppressed. Let it out. See, we are taking a trip through time right now. Oh, I sounded just like it, didn't I? We are taking a trip through time right now. There's probably gonna be a lot of people that don't like this, but you know what? F it. This is what I grew up on, alright? Yeah, I'm losing my voice because of this video. I just said that there was a whole bunch in there that I do like, and I just put it in the likes. However, do recognize some faults, or what some people might view as bad. That's a tune that I'm not like, oh my god, I have to replay this a lot. It's not going to be that. I appreciate that it exists. I appreciate that we're getting more Barely Alive. I appreciate that they sound familiar, okay? Because when they put out that tune, that collab with Voltra, that was still like kind of jumping into the new era of where we are with like bass music and, you know, dubstep and stuff. I wasn't used to that. I wasn't ready for that. That's not what I was expecting. It was just so different for them. And even though I do really enjoy that song, and it's grown on me a lot since then, because now more songs sound like that, which that's not supposed to be this, but I mean, I don't know. It's just, I pretty much like all Barely Alive, except the fucking... I really hate that song! And Salty. I don't like Salty at all. Like, I try my best to forget that song exists. It's not annoying like the other one, or like loud, screechy. It's not like that. It's just bad. Salty is just a track that I just, hot take, I just think it's bad. I just think it's not good at all. I just think it's really, really awful. But I appreciate and find comfort in the fact that we are in the big 2-5, okay? And this is the song that we got from them. B-side! I'm very interested to see what this means. Is it an extension of the song, or is it completely different like I was told with Next to Me? Because with Next to Me, I was told it's they're like two different songs, the original and the B-side. I mean, I hear the difference here. It's still kind of the same so far, but I hear it sounds slower. It's got a different vibe so far. Everything I just said went completely out the window. This sounds like an attempt into a new age, new sound, Barely Alive, which I'm mostly enjoying. This sounds good. There's one of two issues, or they're both happening simultaneously. The sub doesn't fucking exist. There's no meat in this drop. Or the drums are way too loud and just taking over the track. I really want to like this, but those are the two things that are jumping out at me. There's not a whole lot of bass still. That was in the first one. And the drums are just like kind of awkward because they're either just so much louder or they're too flat. I don't... God, this is so good. Just give me more bass. Give me more bass. That's what it's really distracting, and it is ruining my enjoyment. That's all I need though. It's just a fatter sub bass. Otherwise, good. If it did have that little polish of some more bass and maybe it's just something, just some other layer on that kick. There's no like anything saucy about it. The kick is the on switch, and then the clap snare thing is the off switch. Two little clicks. That's not. I don't know. I'm talking very like heavily about it, like I'm a music critic. I'm not. But regardless, I'm this silly guy, giving my personal honest thoughts. And I may be more passionate, more wordy and chatty about it because it's Barely Alive. I'm really passionate about Barely Alive, alright? So I'm sorry. I don't have anything bad to say about it. It just needs more sub. It just needs more sub. Both of these are good. Now we get to the little bonus. This video would have ended right here, but here's a little bonus. So, Bad Boys. Oh, it's from November. It's not old. Now I know. I never heard the original, or I did and didn't like it and forgot about it. I don't know. Oh, not having that issue here. Like the drums they're still just as clean and clear, but they're snappier. They have more sauce to them. They have more flair. More personality. And I'm not having an issue with the sub on this either. So it really is just those two tracks. The way this drop is going, it doesn't really have a lot of sub. That's kind of part of it. Oh. Very odd, but it is going that same direction that I was just talking about too. Mixing old with new. Okay, yeah. And it was on the shorter side. I'm going to listen to the original real quick. I mean, yeah, I probably forgot about it because I didn't like it. It's not bad. So that's the video. I hope you enjoy. I do know what video is coming up next, but I don't have the thumbnail for it yet. That's been a recent trend that's been going on lately, and I'm sorry about that, okay? So there is not going to be a run it and outro because I don't have the thumbnail yet, and after I edit this, I'm not going to want to make the thumbnail because I'll have to make the thumbnail and then throw it into this. It hasn't been made yet. I'm editing this immediately after recording it. So just, there's not going to be, this is the outro right now. This is the outro right now. So, I apologize. You want me to say run it just because? I can still run it! Run it! Run it! I gave you 3 different variations of it. Is that good? While this video is ending, you can click one of these. Go ahead. Whichever one looks more interesting to you. I'm excited. I don't know what Barely Alive's cooking up or doing, but I'm excited for it. Barely Alive fan. Leave a like. Check out the Patreon if you want. Not obligated. There is a free section though. So yeah. See you in the next video.